Today, in this video, I'm ranking all 32 NFL starting quarterbacks. Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss another piece of content. Alright, so here are the tiers. We got Mahomes, obviously, then MVP, elite, above average, mid of all mid, below average, and bad. Just straight up bad. Alright, so I got Mahomes up there, obviously, in his own tier. So let's get into the next guy. Alright, so our first guy, we got Anthony Richardson. I'm going to put him in below average. I don't know what else to do. He tapped himself out. He's not very accurate. He's not very durable. I don't know. I think there's a chance by week 5, Danny Dimes could be the starting quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts. Next up on the list, I got Baker Mayfield in the elite category. I think he's up in elite because he's a top 10 quarterback, no doubt about it. Baker Mayfield really has rejuvenized his career down in Tampa Bay, and it is awesome to see. All right, next up, we got Bo Nix. He's kind of teetering in between above average and mid of all mid for me right now. He had a really good season last year. He won some games in Denver. I think I'm going to put him in above average. I do think he's earned the above average tag, but I do need to see it continue. This upcoming season, I still need to see him develop as a quarterback. But after last season, I think he's okay and above average. If you guys have made it this far in the video, please make sure to like the video and subscribe so you don't miss another video on this channel. I'd really appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of this NFL season. Now, back to the video. Next on this list, we got Brock Purdy. This might be a little bit of controversial, but I'm going to put him in above average. I don't think he's elite. I think he needs the Avengers around him. We're going to see this year. If they get injured again, we're going to see Brock Purdy and see how he handles it. But I cannot put him higher than above average. Next up, we got Bryce Young. I'm going to put him in below average. I mean, he had a better second season last year. The Panthers are continuing to get him offensive weapons. But I need to see more from Bryce Young, if I'm being honest. Last year was a step in development, as I said. And they did add some pieces this offseason and in the draft to help him on offense. But he's kind of in the same spot as Anthony Richardson. I just need to see more. Caleb Williams, based on last season, I have him in mid of all mid. Now, I understand his offensive line was terrible, but I cannot, in good conscience, put him on the same level as Brock Purdy, who made the Super Bowl, and Bo Nix, who really took that Denver offense, who was nothing special, and won a lot of games with them. The Bears were terrible last year. They got a better offensive line, got more weapons for him, got a better defense. So we'll see with Caleb Williams, but I cannot put him in above average because he's just mid right now. Okay, Cam Ward. Now this is a little bit of a prediction, I guess, for his rookie season. I don't think he's going to be bad by any means, but I think he's just going to be middle of the road. What you'd expect from a rookie quarterback. We've been spoiled really the last couple years with Jayden Daniels and CJ Stroud having the two best NFL quarterback rookie seasons basically ever in history. We've been spoiled. I think it's going to be a little bit of a fallback this year, back to the median, if you will. I don't think Cam Ward's going to be bad, but I just don't think this Titans offense is built up enough to really help Cam Ward succeed. I don't think he'll be bad, like I said. I just like him in the mid of mid category here. And here's CJ Stroud. I think he is an elite quarterback. I'd probably put him above Baker. I know he had a rough season last year, but like 4 of his starting wide receivers got hurt. Now, he has some weapons back. His offensive line was a little terrible last year. Let's be honest. It was terrible last year. His defense is getting better. They got Nick Chubb. They got a couple more weapons. Their offensive line, they tried to shear up a little bit. But yeah, no doubt in my mind, CJ Stroud is an elite quarterback in this league, and I'm fine with putting him here. Dak Prescott, I don't think he... this is tough. Back of elite, top of above average. For now, I'm going to put Dak in above average. I could move him if I see fit at the end of the video. But for now, I don't see Dak, especially being hurt last season, coming back. I don't know how he's going to be. I don't know if he's ever been an elite quarterback, if we're being honest. Can't win the big games, seemingly, right? But I feel like he's a good fit right there, above Brock Purdy, above Bo Nix, and above average. Danny Dimes, I didn't realize he was on this, but Anthony Richardson and him are fighting for the position in Indianapolis, but they're both below average. This team needs to draft Arch Manning or something next year. They need a good quarterback. Let's just move on here. I guess we got multiple quarterbacks for each team. We got Dylan Gabriel. He's looked terrible in training camp. I don't know why the Browns drafted him. I don't know. He's bad. Next up, we got Drake May. I'm going to put him at the top of mid of all mid. Really, he struggled a little bit in the beginning of his rookie season. He came on at the end, as most rookies do. He's had a great training camp from all the reports out there. So I'm expecting a big jump, but I cannot put Drake May on the same tier as Brock Purdy, Dak Prescott, Bo Nix. No way. Hopefully he gets there this year. Hopefully he continues to improve. But Drake May, is in mid of all mid. Geno Smith now, I put him in above average behind Bo Nix. I don't think he's super mid. I mean, he has talent. He turns the ball over a little bit. But maybe his new home in Las Vegas with his old coach, Pete Carroll, he doesn't have really any weapons to throw the ball to except the tight end, Brock Bowers, Ashton Jeanty to hand the ball off to. I think he's above average quarterback, maybe 15, 14, 16 quarterback if we were to rank him. So Geno Smith is there. Jalen Hurts, I do believe he's an elite quarterback. I put him above CJ Stroud, above Baker Mayfield. Really, I understand his team is super stacked. Everybody says they have the best defense they've seen in a long time, which is probably true. But he's showed that he can be a solid quarterback and do what he needs for his team. There's no doubt in my mind Jalen Hurts is an elite quarterback, even with all the tools around him and the great offensive line, great defense, good coach. Jalen Hurts should not be punished for that. He's a good quarterback. Now, Jared Goff, I don't know if he's above Dak here and above average or behind Baker and elite. It's kind of weird calling Jared Goff elite, if I'm being honest, but he's definitely better than Geno Smith, Bo Nix, Purdy. So I don't feel right putting him on the same tier as them, but as I said, I might change this at the end of the video. Jayden Daniels in his second season, it's either MVP or elite. I'm going to put him at elite here, just behind Jalen Hurts. He could win MVP, but I'm kind of expecting a sophomore slump, a little bit of a slide. The Commanders did do a lot this offseason to build around him, gave him more weapons, shored up that defense a little bit. Signing Von Miller, I believe. Von Miller went there. But this is a good hedge for me. He could be MVP. He could be elite. I don't think he's going to fall below that, if we're being honest. Jayden Daniels is very talented. I do still have concerns about his frame. Maybe a couple injuries in his future. But he's an elite quarterback, no doubt. JJ McCarthy, I mean, we haven't seen him yet. He's below average. I think the Vikings are going to take a huge step back. They should have kept Kirk. JJ McCarthy is not it, in my opinion. He's below average. On to Joe Burrow. This is the first MVP that we got here. Joe Burrow, obviously, the Bengals have a great offense, and it's helmed by Joe Burrow. Their defense is absolutely trash still. They're going to be worse than last year, and their offense is going to be hard to be better than they were last year, if we're being honest. Joe Burrow is an MVP level quarterback, though, no doubt in my mind. Here's Joe Flacco. I'm just going to throw him up and below average. Here we are with Jordan Love. I cannot put Jordan Love in an elite quarterback. I'm going to put him down here with Dak and above average. This might come as a surprise to some people, but really it's tough to know what you're going to get from Jordan Love. I'm not sure. I don't think he is as good as Jared Goff, Baker Mayfield, CJ Stroud, and those guys. I think Jordan Love right here with Dak is a good spot for him. Josh Allen up here, another MVP candidate. He won MVP last year. The Bills basically owe him everything because he took over the team. He won them all their games virtually. The Bills are still a good team. Josh Allen in MVP is the right place for him. Justin Fields is interesting here. I'm going to put him in mid of all mid, above Cam Ward, behind Caleb Williams. Now, Justin Fields, he he played like the first 8 games with the Steelers last year. He looked okay. His passing was nothing special. Really, it's about his legs. And he's going to have lots of chances to prove himself in New York with the Jets this year. And I'm really excited to see what he can do, honestly. Justin Herbert, he's above average, but he's also mid of all mid. Justin Herbert back here behind Dak. I mean, he's been in the league for 5 years. He's closer to, or he's just as close to his 10-year mark than he was to his rookie season. And he hasn't done anything. People give him all the love for his potential that hasn't showed up for 5 years. I don't get it. Justin Herbert has a lot to show me. Kyler Murray here, I'd put him just above, I think he's above average, probably just above Geno Smith. I don't have a lot to say about them because the Cardinals are kind of meh. Who cares about the Cardinals? But we'll see. All right, here's Lamar Jackson, obviously a 2-time MVP winner. He's up there. What else do I have to say? It's Lamar Jackson. Mason Rudolph, who for some reason is here instead of Aaron Rodgers. So we're going to pretend Mason Rudolph is Aaron Rodgers. I'm going to put him right here. I mean, I'm a Steelers fan, as you can see behind me. Aaron Rodgers is still an above average quarterback. I don't know if he's on the level of Jordan Love or Dak Prescott right now, but he's definitely above the level of Justin Fields, Anthony Richardson, Caleb Williams, and things of that nature. So I think Aaron Rodgers and above average right about there is still good. Now, Matty Stafford with the Los Angeles Rams. This guy is my 4th MVP candidate. I think he's the 5th best quarterback in the league. This is what my rankings would be, the top 6, 7 at least. Mahomes, Allen, Lamar, Burrow, Matt Stafford, Jalen Hurts, Jaden Daniels, CJ Stroud. I might switch them up, you know what I'm saying? But there's no doubt in my mind Matt Stafford is an MVP candidate for this upcoming season. Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua. He's going to have a hell of a year. And for MVP, Matt Stafford is like plus 2,500 right now. It might be good to sprinkle on him. Michael Penix, like I said, as of right now, he didn't play a lot last year. Michael Penix is mid of all mid. Russell Wilson, I think, is mid of all mid as well. I mean, I'm a Steelers fan. He played well for a couple games and played terrible down the stretch. Russell Wilson did. But I do love this Giants team, at least this Giants defense. And if Russell Wilson can hold it together at least a little bit, this Giants team could shock some people. Sam Darnold, I think after last year, I'm going to put him at the top of mid of all mid, but who knows with Sam Darnold? He could fall off a cliff. Shedeur Sanders. I'll put him at the back of mid of all mid. I think he has all the talent in the world, and all the problems that he's had has not been on the football field. He's a good player. I'm going to put him there. Now we got Spencer Rattler, I believe. It should be Tyler Shuck, so pretend he's Tyler Shuck here. I'm going to put him in bad. And lastly, we have Tua. I think Tua is above average. I'd probably put him above Bo Nix, behind Brock Purdy here, and above average. But I don't have a lot to say about Tua. Hopefully he can stay healthy. The Miami Dolphins team does not look very good this year on paper. But this is my tier list. Let me know what you guys think about in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.